Hi, this is Katie Gilmore with HotMessWAHM.com. Today I want to share with you my top 5 tips for vendor events. Vendor events are great because they give you a chance to meet a whole new group of people. Tip number 1, keep it simple. Plan your display ahead of time and keep it neat and simple. A good way to do this is to keep one display product on the table and keep the stock of that product underneath in containers. The people won't be able to see that because you have your table covered with a tablecloth, and that way everything looks neat and clean, but you still have plenty of options for people. Tip number 2, be approachable. Make sure you have a nice, neat, clean appearance. Everybody has their own style, but you want to make sure that you look like somebody who wants to chat. Be friendly to people. Stand in front of your table. Do not sit behind your table. Talk and interact to people who are walking by your table. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen vendors sitting behind their table, texting or talking to the people next to them and paying zero attention to people in front of them. It can be as simple as saying, "Hey, how are you? Have you ever heard of my XYZ product? Oh, I'm having a drawing and you might want to check that out." You can start the conversation a number of ways. Tip number 3, make sure you have a drawing. It can be for something as simple as 10% off your order. It can be for something little. It can be for something big, but make sure you have a drawing and drawing slips. That way you can collect people's names, emails, phone numbers, and then it also gives you a place that when you're talking to people, you can make note of maybe something that they liked or something that they mentioned that you want to follow up with. Which brings me to my next. Make sure you follow up with those slips. Whether the person wins or whether they do not win anything, follow up. And if you're in direct sales, you can always say, "Hey, you didn't win the grand prize, but I'd love to offer you some freebies by hosting a party." And it opens up a whole conversation. There's going to be a whole bunch of those drawing slips that you're going to contact those people and realize that they were just interested in the freebie. But then there's going to be a whole bunch of those people that you contact and they're interested in ordering your product. They're interested in your hostess benefits. They're interested in possibly joining you. So your goal is to look for those people who are interested in your stuff. Tip number 4, make sure your table has a direction. Are you looking to book parties? Are you looking just to sell your stock that you have on hand? Are you looking to recruit people? Make sure when you're planning out what your booth is going to look like, you have that in mind. You want to make sure if you're trying to sell product, that your product is right up front and looks really nice and looks presentable. If you're really looking to book parties, make sure that with your products, you have a little sign that talks about the benefits of hosting a party. Or if you're looking to recruit, same idea. Make sure you have some signs. Make sure that when you're approaching people, you're bringing that up. And finally, tip number 5. Check out my ultimate packing list for vendor events down below. Have a great day, guys. Make sure you comment down below and like and subscribe.